Hey, Dusty, do you know how to make antifreeze?
No, Dan.
You hide her nightgown.
Wait.
The fuck have you been doing to your aunt?
I saw that shit on Looney Tunes.
Wow.
What?
Locky. Bam shackle lockerls.
Don't know.
Okay.
Don't ask.
Don't ask. Don't even care about it.
Why would I in a world?
Were you there when I said something to Beans? We were super drunk, all of us. And I said something to him and he went, Baja. And we all kept talking and then we were like, wait, what did you what did you just say? He's like, Baja.
It's like a blessing of some kind.
The shaman has just blessed us. Baja. It was weird, man. God.
It's like I kind of want to like, thank you, sir.
You're unsure, but you're just being respectful.
Oh yeah.
You know, you're like,
Yeah.
I don't think that meant death. I think that meant many tidings to your ancestors.
We're gonna go with that.
Yeah, Baja.
Yeah.
But no, it was more like alcohol had completely consumed the man's brain.
There I go. Moving a little bit.
Ooh, there I go again. What's my... Sorry.
Men? Okay then.
Okay then.
All right. Now I'm like the tallest.
Hey, tall guy. For once in your life.
Hey, I have felt tall in different situations. There are people out there.
That you're like, okay, I guess we all know who's in charge
I can see the
here.
bald spot. I can see the bald spot in the back of your head.
Damn, and people are like,
Doesn't
whoa.
matter if steps were involved or not.
No.
Yeah.
Or different levels of height or geography.
But it felt good, didn't it?
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Yeah,
Power trip.
towering over people.
Yeah. And then there was a time, though, at Dillon's recently, I needed a bottle of tomato puree off the top shelf. There was no one around that worked there, no step stools, no nothing. And I saw this mom and her like teenage son who was like a fucking gigantic person. And I was like, hey, you're tall.
Hey, Thor, get over here.
And his mom was actually I need one too. So yeah.
So what's with you buying top shelf puree, you son of a bitch, dude?
We like
bougie ass bitch.
We get fancy with the sketty sauce.
Damn, dude.
Which is funny because right before I left, I was like, you know what? I want to go get a can of Hunt's spaghetti sauce.
Yeah, dude. Get you. What's the one with the
good
little
old
owl
days.
on it? Like, I don't know.
I'm not sure if I've seen that one.
It's okay.
Yeah, that one does not ring a bell.
So there's a brand that has a little owl on it, and it's white. Like all the packaging is white, so it looks like that, like cartoony kind of like beer. Yeah, but it'll be like tomato sauce, and you're like,
I bet that's just pretty good, actually.
it is what it is. I've never been like I've never got something and been like, damn, should have got that Hunt's tomato puree. You know what I mean? It just goes in there.
Yeah, I just feel nostalgic, Make a big old pot of that shit and eat on it for the rest of the week, even after it's gone bad.
Ooh. So you made spaghetti.
I did not make any spaghetti.
No, you didn't, but someone in your household did.
No.
What'd you use the Hunts for, Dan? We need to know.
I just said I want to go get a can of it.
Oh, you're trying to go get a can.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
What have you been doing? The Halloween decorations gone.
No, well, in the garage. Still mostly set up.
The Tunnel of Terror still lives?
It's still
somewhere.
Yeah. It's out there.
Come on in, kids.
Yeah, you have to go find it.
Hey,
Dude,
kids,
some
come
motherfucker dressed as Mike Myers stepped on one of my lights.
Hey!
I mean, he was...
Wasn't me.
I wasn't mad because
I didn't go out. I didn't make it out there. It wasn't me.
He was about Dusty's height.
Oh.
But he had a little baby that did not belong to Dusty, so I don't think that it was actually Dusty.
That's where Nina was. Damn.
Speaking of me as Michael Myers on Halloween, I did manage to trick your mom. because Logan had his mask on when we walked up, and it was him and another friend of his from the neighborhood went with us, and she was like, I don't know how to tell you guys this, but Michael Myers is following you. And then Logan lifted up his mask, and she goes, Dusty. Like, sorry, Mom.
This is creepy, but it was like the perfect weather for
it was great.
Michael Myers masks and shit.
Yeah,
it was awesome. God, I kept it on the whole time. Didn't have to take it off once.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which speaks a lot for the weather and for my son's behavior. I didn't have to be like, knock the shit off or anything. There was a few muffled, knock it off, guys.
It's like, wait, that's breaking characters.
Yeah, don't break character. He's never said that in the movies.
I would never be able to do like the Disney costume person's job because Brian came over for a little bit and we both had our costumes on and we were scaring the living piss out of some kids.
Yeah.
But every time they'd leave, I'd take mine off and be like, oh, God, man. And then like Brian's like, there's people walking up, Dan. Like, what do you get your goddamn mask on? And I'm like,
Get in character.
Yeah.
It's scarier if it's my regular face. I don't know. Did you do the thing where you were like walking in the backyard?
Kinda. So I built the little tunnel, right? Yeah. And then I would wait. Like, I'd kind of stand off to the side where people couldn't see me. Ooh. And then I'd, like, when they went in the tunnel, I'd go to the other end of it. And I would just be kind of standing, like, completely still, facing away from the tunnel still. So, like, people would come out, and if they turned around, they'd see me, and I would just be standing still. And people, like, this one group, they're like, oh, there's a wolf. The wolf moved! And, like, that's when I just started walking.
Damn, dude.
No,
you were creeping. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good stuff.
Wow.
So, yeah, it was fun.
Very nice. Very nice.
Dast?
42.
Oh! That's right. Oh, my God, dude.
Isn't that... wait. Is that... I thought it was tomorrow.
No, it was a few days ago.
Oh, my God. Happy belated birthday, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Wow. Oh, my God, dude. Wow. I totally fucking... Wow. So you're 40 fucking 2.
I am officially the answer to life, the universe, and everything.
Yeah. Dude, wow. You are fucking
anything else broken since...
my spirit, my morale.
Oh, my God.
No.
Oh, my God.
No.
What about your tibia?
Yeah.
Tibia's all right. It's the fibia that keeps acting up.
A little shaky.
But no, I got to see Predator Badlands this weekend. That movie was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like, it was a lot of fun. It's dumb. It makes, like, you don't go in going like, I'm going to study this. Or you don't, like, it's not going to win any fucking Oscars or anything like that. But
not even for sound editing? Come on.
Well, for something like that or for, like, special effects, actually, it absolutely could because some of the shots in it look amazing. All right. But, yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. I really liked that one a lot.
Nice. That's good.
I also watched Jurassic World Rebirth, the newest one.
Ooh. That's
I'm dying to hear what you thought because I saw it in theaters.
I don't remember much of any of it, so that kind of says a lot.
Yeah,
right
that
there.
Does. That
a Jurassic World movie that I'm like, wait, who? Oh yeah, that one guy died that way.
Oh,
and then one guy got eaten by the pterodactyl. Yeah, okay. The Tyrannosaurus was in it for like 5 minutes. What the fuck? Like it was it was weird. The Tyrannosaurus was barely in it at all.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
His scene was pretty good though.
No, it was good.
Yeah, that was cool.
But the thing is they basically, from what I was seeing at least, I was picturing. Have you ever read the Jurassic Park, the book?
No.
There's a scene in the book where the T-Rex like chases Grant and Tim and Lex in a raft and shit. It reminded me a lot of that. So it was cool to see that. But yeah, it was the one scene that he was in, or she, whatever, and like the whole movie itself was okay.
Yeah,
there's only so much you can do with like dinos. You know what I mean? Like they just
well, and the thing is, like somebody pointed out, it's like how many fucking movies have they done now where the dinosaurs are on a tropical island?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
it's like the last couple of movies they were setting up to where the dinosaurs are going to be in the world and like living in civilization and shit, and then they just like no, never mind. They don't like it out there, so they decided to come back to an island.
That would be rad.
There's just a part of the world that people just agreed not to go to anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, what is this, Oklahoma?
No. People do go there for some weird reason.
To get to Texas.
yeah. Two wrong decisions there.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's two wrongs don't make a right.
Yeah, I want to see it set in Mexico.
Ooh,
You know,
that'd be cool.
Or Miami. You know? Because you can't do it in New York because it's too cold and stuff.
And Friday the 13th already went that way. You know,
Yeah, he's already ruined that.
Well, but I'm almost against Miami because like Miami's had enough.
It has.
There's a lot. I mean, there's like TV shows and movies.
Yeah.
And fucking Miami Vice.
How about
Oh.
Burn Notice.
NOLA then?
Dude.
Oh,
Wait.
to see a T-Rex walking around the
With the beads in the fucking hat?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I wasn't thinking about that
Going-
part, but
going-
now I am.
Where's our hotel?
Yeah, I was gonna say, just picture a Dilophosaurus like, oh, sorry.
Sorry.
I mean,
I went too hard at karaoke today.
the stick, you moron.
Burn Notice is okay. Burn Notice is a good show.
I loved Bird Notice, dude. I mean, it's got fucking Bruce Campbell in
Yeah,
it, man.
yeah.
Like,
It was one of those shows. Like I'm obsessed with shows that were made by like channels like USA.
yeah.
That like I don't know what it is about that show. It's like kind of low budget, but it's still good stories. Like you're surprised by like, hey, this isn't that fucking bad, dude. And that guy's a good actor too.
Yeah, he's been in I don't ever remember his name, but it's like, the funny thing is he's been in a ton of shit, and I'm like, yeah, you know, the dude from Blair Witch 2, Book of Shadows. People are like, what? I'm like, never mind.
No,
Just,
no,
he's
Burn
an
Notice.
actor.
He's on
Just
Burn Notice.
yeah.
Like, oh yeah, that guy's cool, man. Fuck. So that's great. That's wonderful. Good for you.
One other thing that I wanted to point out before we get into your thing and how you're doing is last time when we talked about Stephen King adaptations and stuff, I neglected, and I think more like ran out of time, to talk about real quick my probably favorite movie of all time, and that's The Shawshank Redemption.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
We didn't even
Yeah, we
touch
didn't even touch it.
on Shawshank. And the fact that we didn't is kind of a disservice, and I wanted to correct that really quick and just say, if you haven't seen that movie, you need to fucking watch it because it's like the highest rated film on IMDb for a fucking reason.
So good. It took me a
okay.
I was gonna say I've seen it. I actually have
Okay.
seen that one time.
Yeah.
He hasn't been voted off the island yet.
No, we would have stopped this whole thing.
My dear wife saved me on that one.
Wah.
She's like, "You haven't seen that?" And I was like, "No." And she's like, "We're gonna watch it today."
We're gonna.
I wish
And
I could say
She didn't say it like
fought
that.
the good fight.
and
It was really, it was good. It's been a while. Plus, I don't remember anything I watch anymore because I'm always, you know,
moving on to the next thing.
sure, yeah, whatever you want to call that.
He's a man about town.
There's certain space in your brain, and where most people would hold like, damn, Shawshank was good. Dan replaces that with, I need to get some Hunt's tomato puree. And I can't hate on him for that, dude. It just
It's like it's that, and it's like the exact picking for like the third solo on like Enter Sandman or something like that.
Yes.
Like it's
Dude.
like wait, we're watching a movie? Wait.
it's all Shawshank.
I will say the nice thing about learning Metallica solos, there's only like 4 patterns you got to recognize, so it's not that bad.
Ooh, shots fired, man. I hope they
that's
don't
right,
get a hold
Kirk
of it.
Hamster.
Oh my God, you're on fucking fire, dude.
Dude, I can't say anything that Dave Mustaine hasn't already
No
said.
shit. You're just
Many-
recycling
many-
what he said.
Dude, again,
Many times.
Just recently, again, another backhanded compliment. He always talks about how Kirk's like a really great player, and like it's because he played his solos almost note for note on Kill 'Em All.
Jesus.
I'm like, dude, that was over 40 years ago. Bro.
Man,
come on.
come on.
At this point, seriously.
I know. Come on, get a life, dude. You have a great life. You're so famous.
He's in probably like the second or third biggest metal band,
yeah, man.
You know?
And he,
and he got kicked out of the biggest one.
Just
like, come on,
Right,
Come
yeah,
on.
he's-
pretty good.
say that's metal and it's punk.
Yeah,
Come on, Dave.
it's just not good enough. You know what I mean? Like
and it's just one of those cases where yes, he is technically more talented. He's a better songwriter and player and all this bullshit, but he's not Metallica. Like, have you heard Mechanics by Megadeth? Well, you should just instead listen to Four Horsemen by Metallica. Same fucking song, but totally different vibe.
Well, God, I didn't know we were going to get into Megadeth today. This is good.
I like it.
This is good.
We'll save that for my impending Metallica episode that is probably coming up sooner than later.
Because there's after
I'm running out of ideas.
After we have to talk. Like after we're done here, we need to talk about one of your subjects.
Oh,
Possibly, do you remember a missing episode by chance?
yes,
I do.
Yeah.
Sure do.
So I was thinking, is this motherfucker ever gonna bring that back from the bramble?
When we get together and I forget that it's my turn.
Yes.
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 She's like, hey, let's see. I got this bullshit right here.
Yeah.
I'm down, dude.
But speaking of bitter Daves, how you doing, buddy?
I am so bitter. I couldn't be more bitter.
That is the best segue.
That is a good segue.
in all media.
That's a good segue. It's a good segue. Okay.
For those of you listening at home, he is doing a Robert De Niro impression.
This is good segue. Yeah, I'm doing really good. Fuck.
Laughs good, girls good.
Girls bad. All of them are bad. They don't listen. They don't sleep ever. They're bad.
It all starts at the top.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. Leadership is shaky.
I did see all 12 of the costume changes that they went throughout the season of Halloween.
The season, yeah, you caught that too. Like the wordage,
Yeah.
Sarah's post about the season of Halloween. Yeah, and then on Halloween, I get home from work and she's like, "Hey, so she's like, if we follow this to the minute, we can do all these things." And I was like, "Oh, fuck, I guess
We're not doing 4 of those things.
Let's go." But yeah, that was good. They made we started thinking about it, and we're surrounded by our neighbors. We got a lot of old guys in our neighborhood, and they're all vets. And so the girls made these little Happy Veterans Day things, finger painted stuff, and they were all like, "Oh, that's great." And so I'm like, "Sarah, we just keep banking points, man. You can't come into my neighborhood and fuck with my house because they will kill you."
Yeah, when the National Guard eventually gets sent to Manhattan,
yeah,
you guys are covered.
We're good. We're good.
Speaking of Veterans Day, I forgot to mention Logan got to march in the Veterans Day parade.
Yeah, Sarah said she saw him.
Which, he was really excited about that. He did a good job. But when I was walking him home yesterday after the parade, he was like, "My legs are like little noodles."
Because that is a fucking march.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for a while.
Yeah.
I was like, "You can get ready to walk, son." He ain't never been in no parade before.
Damn.
I've been in quite a few, so.
Yeah, that was his first ever parade. Wow.
Yep.
Damn.
So, yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I wanted to make
no.
sure we got that in.
It was, no, it's fine. It's,
How are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I made him sad.
Do either of you guys feel like a blank slate? Because before I came here tonight, I was like, I don't even know what's on my mind. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. And I realized that we'd watched 0 fucking football last week.
yeah. Okay. First of all, I want to replay that back. You kind of had a Southern accent there for like a split second.
I didn't get enough sleep.
You go, "Did y'all?" You just started it off with
Ever.
Yeah, it was weird. That was weird, man. No,
I checked in, but I didn't sit down and watch a single full game.
Yeah, dude.
Which that was kind of weird.
Yeah.
That's not normal.
Nothing guided my nothing set the emotional tone for me for the week.
Yeah, either good or bad.
I don't
know
feel
whether
like
to
my
be
dick was made
pissed.
out of concrete or
It's like with our football season, it's like it could go we could be in a really good mood, a really bad mood, or kind of in between, and it all depends on 2 different teams.
That's right.
If one wins and the other one loses, But if both of them win, fuck yeah, that's a good week. That hasn't been happening very often.
No,
but
I felt kind of blue.
It's been blue da boo doo ba dee.
But it's funny that you say that, because a couple of weeks ago, our very own beloved Kansas State Wildcats football team continued what we like to call the streak around these parts.
Nobody beats them 17 years in a row. And oh wait, never mind.
That's right. No,
That wasn't literally like I saw a bunch of TikToks where one guy was like, "Nobody beats us 17 years in a row," and then it was like cut to right after. He's like, "I mean 18."
Oh, the streak continues once again. K-State whip it up 42-17, which I'm like, KU, you should feel bad
In their brand new stadium, too.
Like, we're not that good, and we came into your house, your new fancy new place, and renovated place, but still, and just spanked you.
Yeah, it was.
Continues the streak, and that's what I would like to talk about today. Sports streaks.
Streaking. Oh,
and,
okay.
yeah, and streaks and streaking.
All right.
All the things.
All you can eat.
All you can eat and all you can streak.
We're gonna go past the library to the quad.
Come on, honey. Is KFC still open? I know. Obviously, we've said this before. We're not gonna be real sportsy, but just with the streak, it got me thinking about some of the more famous ones, some of the weirder ones, some of those ones that probably will never be broken, because there are a few goodies out there. We'll start with our 17-game win streak. The longest streak in its history, dating to 1902. KU's last win. Who was president when KU last won a football contest versus Kansas
That would
State
have
Wildcats?
been W.
W is right, and a W you get, buddy. Great job. This is like literally just.
So then KU's like, you beat me once. Shame on you.
Shame on you.
You beat me twice. You don't beat me twice.
A fool can't be fooled again.
Dude, that never gets old.
No.
And so one of the most unintentionally funny people I think I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
That guy, man. God.
Dude, I would love, as much as I disagreed with a lot of the shit that he did, I would genuinely love to get drunk with him.
Man,
He's
he'd
the
be
most
fun.
one. Yeah.
Dude,
absolutely.
I can't remember what comedian it was, but they were like, he got a DUI in 1977. He's like, do you understand how drunk you had to be?
Like, you have to be driving backwards down the wrong lane.
With flames coming out of your ass. Like, that was drunk, dude. I mean, they were still taking people, like, I remember a little story about, like, the day I was born, my great uncle, he was drunk as hell outside the hospital, and he fell. He drove up, parked, got out of the car, and it was, icy out, and he fell and hit his head. And so they got him all, like, fixed up, and then the cops drove him home. And I was like, that's crazy.
Dude,
that's where it went. That's how it went, man.
Hell of a taxi service.
He's like, run me by the stores so I can get some cigarettes.
I need a pack of smokes. Give me some humps.
And they're like, here, just bum from me, dude. So, yeah, what I like to do is I wanted to find out, like, the closest to said streaks that we'll talk about. Georgia has a 16-game streak over Kentucky right now.
That's a rivalry.
That is, and like theirs is kind of like, it's like a 16-game streak, and then Kentucky will win one, and then they'll go on another 16. Right. That's terrible, man.
Dude, but it's like Mortal Kombat rules. It's like they have to win 10 in a row. If they win 9 and they lose the 10th, back to one.
Then Kentucky get booted
Oh
out.
my God, dude, the worst, man. Yeah. Oh, the worst.
Does Kentucky get booted like ACC then if they lose 10 times in a row?
No, they're like, we'll keep them around again. You need some fodder.
We got to have 28 teams, so that like 10 of them can be in the top 10.
Yeah, well, if you got 28 teams, the bottom 5 have to stink. And they're like, well, Vanderbilt's kind of good now. So Kentucky's like, is it our turn already? Oh, man, this sucks, dude. So, yeah, K-State it just feels good. You know what I mean? Like, it just felt right.
I'll admit, the first quarter I was a little worried. That literally the kickoff, I was a little worried. It's like, fuck, is this how this is gonna go? And by the end of the first quarter, I was like, we're fine.
Okay, this is the way it's gonna go, and that's fine.
I was at work and we were listening to it on the radio, and like people would come in and we're like, "Are you guys paying attention?" I'm like, "Barely." Come on now.
Quick side note, I remember like the day it happened. I remember I remember that season that we broke it. They had like a mini streak against us, and we started back up I remember game number 1 of the 17 games. They were highly favored.
That's right.
And they came here, and they couldn't, like, the announcers, it's so funny to watch, like, the announcers that travel around, they're not invested in it at all. You know, they're going from game to game, and they don't really care. So there's a narrative that they build right away. And it was like, hey, KU, they're back. They're back again this season. They're going to be good again. K-State's rebuilding. You know, they've got the old man back in the saddle. Bill Snyder's back. You know, and it was just like, whatever. And then we beat them. And the announcers had to, like, change their tune, like, kind of halfway through
with the improvised Doug.
Like, they're looking good now. I told them if the ground game was, and you're like, you didn't fucking think we're gonna win.
See, guys, this is exactly what Bill Snyder wants to accomplish here when when they're establishing the run game, like I said that they should.
Yeah, dude. It's like, hey, dude, listen, motherfucker.
And I hate when they go off those notes too. When it's like they come in with like thinking like KU's gonna win, but then they're like they start shitting the bed or something.
Oh man.
It's not about how good K-State's playing ever. Yeah. It's about how KU's fucking up.
It kind of was anyway. Like, their quarterback was throwing a lot. Like, he threw a bunch of picks. And it was just like one of those where you're like looking around like, are we going to fucking beat these guys? And I remember that because that year in particular, Bill Snyder came back and he had a team of just kind of ragtag guys. And he like fucking got them figured out. And that's why, like, sometimes we'll lose now and I'm like, come back, coach.
Yes.
Help us.
It's like, David, he's like 90.
I know. That's even better. Some 90-year-old guy out there, like, just crushing people would be amazing.
It's like we're trying to run plays that they can't do anymore. It's like, you know we can't do that, right?
You know what he's going to say? Like, huh?
Why do they have those helmets on? They can't see anything.
That's the problem with today's youngsters is they have helmets. You're like, oh, God. Yeah, shout out to him. Of course, like probably the most famous streak, if not the most famous, Joe DiMaggio, 56-game hitting streak in the MLB, 1941, which is really amazing considering their jerseys were like full fucking.
They were wearing suits. Like they had cufflinks.
Used to be a gentleman's club.
Yeah, where's my cummerbund? This guy's out here fucking hitting 56 straight games.
Hold on, let me get my monocle. Strike.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Dude, it's like really still though. That is the one that they say it's just never gonna be broken.
No. Well, and I mean nothing against baseball at the time, but like they couldn't have been dealing with what the guys at the plate deal with today. Like, come on. 96-mile-an-hour curveball that goes 8 feet somehow.
I don't know how much baseball you watched in, but like now everybody throws 100 miles an hour. Like it's not even,
dude. Like back when Nolan Ryan was doing it, it was a thing. Yeah, like people were like, "Look at this guy!"
They stopped the game and it was like, "What in the hell just happened?"
Yeah, it's like one of those where they have the little fire trail on the back of it and everything. Yeah.
And now
it's like if they can't do 100, at least a couple of times throughout the game, it's like, what are you even doing here?
What do you expect? It's full HD, 8K, fucking gigabit internet.
Shit.
Like everybody's got to be fast.
You know what? Oh. No, you know, it's baseball and hockey look so good on TV. I don't know what it is about just baseball and hockey just look pretty. And so it's like everybody, like the 4K and all that shit really does help, especially with the strike zone. Because you don't even have to be an expert and go, that's a ball. You can tell.
You know what sport doesn't look good in HD? Basketball.
No.
And you know why? Because you can see all the people in the background not doing fuck all. You can see like the 3 or 4 guys busting their ass right now, and then like 6 guys in the background like having a conversation. Like, can you believe this shit? Like, dude, look at him go.
I think basketball was actually the first thing I saw in HD.
Whoa.
Because I went over to my dad's house and I was like looking at his cable box. I was like, this is impressive. You got HD now? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, I look at his TV and I was like, that is not HD. And he's like, what do you mean? It's like at the box. And I was like, well, let me look at it. And he's still using the coax cable to connect it to the TV.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, Dad, hold on. I'll be right back. I ran to my house. I got an HDMI cord. I brought it back. And it was like
his I don't know. I think it's the technical term. His tits got blown off when he was like, "Wait, what the fuck?"
In the industry, they call that the Wizard of Oz moment.
Wow! I remember when you had to change it to another channel to get HD. Like they had regular day.
Oh yeah,
and the regular one had like it was like letterboxed.
That's right.
Okay,
you're like, what the fuck is this
do you
bullshit?
remember when the regular channel was normal, but then they started to kind of fuck up then they got the box lettering.
Oh yeah.
And then it got even worse. It was like they were trying to
it was
wean
intentional.
you. Yeah.
Absolutely intentional.
Because they don't want you getting shit for like cheap, like
No.
But yeah, that like Sarah tells this funny story that people used to yell at her a lot when she was a kid because she wouldn't have it on the HD channel. And people were like, what the fuck are you watching? And she's like, what? Survivor? And they're like, no, the HD channel.
I can't even see what they're surviving.
It's just fucking shapes, you know?
It's like, I don't need to see their pores.
Yes, you do. God damn. I love that. When HD hit, it was like, how do we ever do this without HD?
It's just like, how did you think that things looked crystal clear as a kid? Like,
shit.
I remember certain things looking amazing.
Man.
And then I go back and look at it now and I'm like, oh.
Jurassic Park. You remember thinking like, wow, that's amazing. And then you're like, we didn't even fucking have an idea, dude. That shit looks so good now. I think the first thing I ever saw was basketball too. It was college basketball, and I was like, wow! And they still only scored like 14 points. I was like, oh, God!
If they could score in HD, that'd be nice.
Yeah! And that's it, folks. We're done. So the closest to breaking the 56, this is 80 years, of course. Pete Rose, 44-game hit streak in 78. Jimmy Rollins, more recently in 05-06, went 38 games.
Did I hear correctly that they let Pete Rose in?
I have not heard that.
To heaven?
I did not. I have not.
No, for some reason I thought that I had heard that they had decided to finally. I mean, like too little, too late. But still, like they had decided to finally let him into the Hall of Fame.
Maybe they have. I don't know. I'll look that up.
Yeah. I could be wrong, but I mean, if not, they fucking should.
So I don't know if you guys are following. Like gambling is like ruining every
sport. Dude. What the fuck is going on right now?
It's everywhere and it's everything.
He should anything related to that now. He should be like it should be the Pete Rose fucking award
for sure.
betting.
Pete Rose award for
new category at the ESPYs
for overcoming the odds.
Oh,
yeah.
I think Dan wins this episode.
I love it, dude. I love it. Ooh-wee. Yeah, really, though, he's like, what the fuck? It's everywhere now.
I was hanging out with my buddy Safa recently, and he was like, do you do sports betting? And I was like, nah, I don't know. I just don't know.
No, I'm not a professional athlete.
But then he like...
yeah.
But then, no, I think I might have to start, man. He was telling me all the things that you could bet on, and I was you can bet on literally everything.
See, that's the good part, and that's also the bad part.
Oh yeah.
You can bet, like, I'll bet this guy scores 20
and
points.
Then parlay, and then like...
And then you get to the point where you're like, of course he's going to score over 10 points. And then he does get, like, a player get hurt or thrown out of a game, and you're like, what the fuck? And really though, like sports betting now, you can like sign up and deposit $20 and get $100 in free bets, and it's awesome. And you're like, cool. And what they do is they go, okay, we'll give it to you in 4 installments of 25, and you're like, still cool. And so what'll happen is you'll bet 4 things, and 3 of them won't win, but 1 will, and you'll go, I'm a fucking gambling
I'm a
genius.
genius, yeah.
And then that's where you're hooked. You're hooked.
I can make a living off of this.
Man, it's like, I want to know the numbers of how much money Kansas has made off of legalized gambling, so that way I can tell myself, like, see, that's why you don't gamble.
The house always
Because
wins.
they never lose, man, ever, dude.
It's just crazy with the professional world of sports right now. It seems like a lot of players, interpreters are having some troubles with. Or a lot of players just seem to be getting interpreters, apparently. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's where the problem's coming from,
That's
right?
what it is.
That's what it is.
Everyone's interpreter
Yeah.
is the one who's stealing.
And doing all the gambling
Yeah,
and
under their noses.
and shaving points.
Wait, I
and-
get this.
Yes,
We're talking about the
Shohei
guy,
Ohtani.
Otani guy.
Mhm.
I knew that.
Sarah's
okay.
hero.
the
Okay.
biggest Japanese man I've ever seen in my life.
Man, he's a monster.
He's a big guy.
He's a monster.
I actually saw him for the first time at the World Series Game 7 when I watched 10 minutes of it.
Which was a great game to watch, by
Was
the way.
it?
It's an instant classic.
It was like the beginning. I
Yeah.
didn't-
The end of Game 6
Yeah.
was fucking
So
incredible.
they go 18 innings, game 6, and then game 7 they go another, like, what, I think
14?
14, something
Yeah,
like that.
something like that.
It was an instant classic, and Shohei Ohtani stunk it up. He didn't do shit.
Yeah, he did not have a
He
good
didn't do
postseason.
shit. Yeah. But yeah, the whole thing was early last season. Shohei Ohtani got in trouble because his story is that he was his interpreter stole like $33 million from him and was using it for online gambling.
Slight oversight.
For
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, how rich do you have to be to
like,
just
hey,
not notice?
Have you guys seen that $33 million I had laying around?
Yeah.
Nah, don't worry about it. Let's go.
Guys, like, no.
I might have left it in my other Rolls Royce.
Oh, there it is. Dude, so the thing is, his story kind of changed a couple times, and everyone's like, pretty sure you gambled.
Yep.
But they couldn't prove it, so they just had to, like, it just went away.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, he
So,
totally did that.
Because the meme, there's memes now, like, he was at a Final Four game, and he was looking really nervous. Like, he was like, and it was like that face you make when your parlay's about to lose. And he's like, ugh. It was weird. It was like he did not do himself any justice by going to this game and looking oddly like
Invested?
he looked so invested. And it was like, Shohei, go home, dude.
Why do you got to gamble when you got that kind of money? I don't get it.
Because
It's not even gambling.
like, and that's the thing, these guys, they get away from sports and they need that like adrenaline rush, and gambling does it. And because they're not betting $5,
no, of course
they're
not.
betting 10,000, 20,000.
I'm saying, unless they're doing what Artie Lang was doing, I'm not impressed. I don't care.
Yeah.
You seen Squid Game, right? I mean,
Oh yeah.
it's basically that. Like, the rich guys are just like, fuck, what else are we going to do?
Yeah.
Like,
Let's
let's live a little.
kill somebody. A bunch of people, actually. Oh, that show is fucking crazy, man.
What kind of streak they got?
Over. Let's see. Cal Ripken Jr. Remember him?
I think he ripped a
He ripped a kid.
yeah.
There's a new Ripken out there, isn't there?
No.
Because I'm pretty sure there was
Johnny Ripken?
I'm pretty sure his son plays.
No.
Because I even looked into it.
No,
and
that's Rigpin.
God damn it.
Let's
You
pick it.
go on with your shit. 'cause
Kyle Ripken, 2,632 games played. That's straight. Never missing. The Iron Man. He shattered Lou Gehrig's 2,130 game record back in 1995. Two things. One, I read this really crazy story that Cal Ripken walked in on Kevin Costner banging his wife. And he so this is the story. They're in New York, and the lights start going out. Like, for whatever reason, right before the start of the game, the lights on the first base line, which is where the Orioles dugout was, they went out, and they couldn't figure out how to turn them back on or whatever. Like, there was a short. So they had to forfeit the game. Or not forfeit the game, but they postponed it. And the theory is that Cal Ripken hurt his hand because he beat up Kevin Costner because Kevin Costner's banging his wife.
It's a field of screams now, buddy.
Dan,
dude,
stop.
He's
dude.
on a roll.
You're fucking killing it in here, Dan.
I will get not enough sleep more often.
That's really great. If you can somehow get the postman in on this joke, we're done. But yeah,
best I can do is Waterworld.
well, after Kevin Costner got beat up, he cried, and it became a water world around him.
Waterworld was Cal Ripken's wife's bedroom.
Oh my god!
Anyway, Ryan Ripken, you son of a bitch.
Ryan Ripken
was a professional baseball player. He played for the Orioles.
When?
Like not that long ago, a couple years ago.
Oh, well, he didn't stick around. Fuck him.
Well, but still, I'm just saying, motherfucker.
Yeah, he played.
Yeah.
But I guess it was debunked. The myth was debunked because Cal Ripken, like, people saw him warming up before the game, so they're like, "There's no way he could have been at his apartment and there at the same time." And Kevin Costner got so mad about this because people were talking about it. He called Mike and Mike. Do you remember on ESPN Radio the first ever like podcasty kind of deal?
I know it sounds
Mike
familiar.
and Mike. Yeah. So he called into that show and was like really angry about it, and they were like, Kevin Costner on line one. So I guess he's pissed, but yeah. That was one thing. Two things. Oh, the other thing is that I've heard there's another theory that Cal Ripken, by continuing the streak as long as he did, like that late in his life, he actually hurt the Orioles because they kind of needed him to take time off because he's one of their best players. So it's like you need to do some maintenance and take a couple days off here and there. Like every big leaguer, like a major guy like Sal Perez, will take every third day off because he's old. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and he's like, I don't want to. Or when they do like back-to-backers, or if they're going from New York to Toronto and it's like a night game headed into a day game, Sal Perez will take that day game off because he's a vet, and they're like, you're old.
What are they going to do, fire him?
No. And that's what the team is like, no, cool, go ahead. It's baseball. There's 162 games. We don't need you for every one of them. But Cal Ripken refused to sit out. He would not do it. And so there's a lot of people like, he actually kind of fucked him over. I think that's cool. Because fuck the Orioles, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
There ain't no I in team.
Maybe he's a Blue Jays fan, Cal Ripken. I don't know.
Whoa, maybe he was secretly. He got pissed.
Hates the Orioles.
Yeah, he has. Because Kevin Costner is
I'm gonna
like,
show them. I'll get drafted. Sons of bitches. And then I'm gonna play really well for like most of my career, and then when I should be fucking sitting out, that's when I get them.
Yes.
It's called a long gone, bitches.
Dude, they're even gonna put me in their Hall of Fame.
The owner of the Orioles.
Just a picture of him.
The owner drops the coffee mug.
Kaiser Soze cup.
It's got fucking Ryan Ripken on the fucking bottom.
As he's walking out of the stadium.
It's a picture of Kevin Costner, like tears coming down. Oh no, dude, that's just that's actually
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that we were able to finally fucking uncover the huge Kaiser Soze like conspiracy of Cal Ripken. Show those sons of bitches. That's really good.
That is a hell of a streak, though.
Good job.
And it stemmed from like he didn't hit his parlay one time.
The Orioles were the only team that didn't win, and he was like, "You motherfucker!
I'm gonna show this thing world.
I'm gonna show." Dude, that's really good.
Can I bring up one streak that I don't know if you'll have on there?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Yes, go ahead.
The Undertaker's streak at WrestleMania.
Okay.
Did you have that one on there?
So, yes, but I want to give you time. I just want to also one more thing about this streak.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard of Wally Pipp? Have you ever heard of getting Wally Pipped?
No.
So Wally Pipp played third base for the Yankees, and he was really durable. He rarely got hurt, and he had to sit out a game. He got hurt and had to sit out, and they called up this super young nobody named Lou Gehrig, and then he didn't leave the lineup for 2,000 straight games. So when your replacement takes over for you and like you get yachts out, it's called getting Wally Pipped.
Oh man!
And so,
What a great thing to be known for.
I know. He's like,
I'm sure he wasn't bitter at
no,
all.
he's like, I was really good too.
I feel like I've been Wally pipped out of a few things in my life.
Yeah,
Jesus
dude.
Christ.
You start thinking about it and you're like, damn, did Cal Ripken get Wally Pipped? And then that's why he got pissed?
Yeah, if it's like getting replaced by somebody else, like I've been Wally pipped out of like damn near every relationship I've ever had.
As I say, when they go on to marry the next person, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
Call me Wally
it's
Pipp,
like
I guess.
Lou Gehrig of other guys. You know, you're like, oh, fuck that guy. I'm better than him.
She Wally pipped me. I hope she gets Lou Gehrig's disease.
Oh my God.
did he get sick while he was still playing, Lou Gehrig?
So Lou Gehrig, yes.
Because I was going to say that shattered his record.
Man, that's too. Listen, you
Not
guys.
Cal Ripken.
The streak was broken by ALS. Man,
Ice Bucket Challenge this.
the actual ALS.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, Dusty. What the? You guys fucking both made a Lou Gehrig's disease joke.
Yeah.
That's a streak one. Let's see how many times we can bring
Let's
it
see
up.
how many episodes we can keep it going.
Okay, you said the undie takes.
I was gonna say a streak that has unfortunately been broken is our hate for
Popeyes. We were fucking
Yes.
burying
Popeye.
Popeyes.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was fucking Popeyes.
Dude, I went in there. Okay, damn it. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I went in there a week ago, and I'm saying this.
You went in
into Popeyes. I was like,
Oh.
I'll give him another shot. Super clean, super friendly service. It was 3 little Hispanic Latina women back there speaking the fastest Spanish I've ever heard in my life,
as it should be.
and crushing.
Exactly.
A gal was running the front register and drive-through, and then there were 2 cooks, and they were killing it.
See, it's people like them, though, that managers see and they're like, okay, we can really just run the store off of 3 people.
Yes, and so they're going to get burnt out,
Yeah.
and then they're going to leave, and then that place is going to. But right now, it is cooking in there, literally.
Strike while the iron's hot.
That's right.
But the Undertaker had a 21-0 streak.
Yeah.
So, and if you think about it, this was at WrestleMania. So, WrestleMania only happens once a year. They didn't even realize that it was a streak up until like 9 or 10 years into it.
Wow.
So it was for 21 years straight. He always won at WrestleMania, and then Brock Lesnar came along, and so he ended the streak at 21-1, and then he got beat again by Roman Reigns. So he's lost twice at WrestleMania, once to Brock Lesnar, once to Roman Reigns.
The ultimate company guy. Like, he'll put anybody over if that's what they want. Like
he was willing to, like, he wanted the streak to, like, he was wanting to give Edge. Him and Edge had an awesome fucking match, and he was like, literally, he was like, please, this is a good place to end the streak, and Vince was like, nope, not doing it.
So, if you had to rank Edge versus Brock Lesnar or the Field, who would you rather have? Like, the Field could have been anybody, Cena or Roman Reigns or anybody. Of those 3, who would you have rather, like, would it keep it Brock Lesnar? Was that good? I don't feel like that was good enough.
It was shocking.
Yeah.
It was good storytelling for sure, but it didn't. No,
I didn't like it.
Yeah, me either.
It wasn't something that, like,
I don't like Brock Lesnar.
yeah,
I don't like his face.
And especially as a human being, he's.
Yeah.
But anyway, but no, if they were going to build something around it. Like, this is the guy that stopped the Undertaker's streak and like gone off of that for a while. That's who I would have given it to. And Brock Lesnar was not. He already had a shit ton of hype and stuff like that. So whatever.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it should have been Shawn Michaels.
Ooh.
That's
tasty.
That's who I would have picked to end the streak personally.
That's a spicy pick there,
Yeah.
pal. The Heartbreak Kid. Why?
They got a lot of history. The two of them when it comes to like the first Hell in the Cell match ever was them.
Ooh, yeah.
I mean, just they had their match at WrestleMania that was Shawn Michaels' career versus the streak, and Shawn Michaels lost and stayed out of the ring for like 15 fucking years or something. Like, that match was awesome. It was really fucking good, and they both put their ass into it, and that would have been a good place for it. My opinion personally. So
Speaking of streak, the inside of those fucking unitards.
Just gotta have some real.
CM Punk has gone on record, and he actually has pointed out on an episode of SmackDown the exact point where he shit his pants.
Whoa,
See, now that's a man. Right
that
there.
is a man.
That's a man.
That's a man.
It was because he was, quote, Z-packed to death. Like, the trainers, he was injured, and they were just giving him whatever so he could keep going. And he's like, and that right there is the part where I shit my pants on live television.
Good thing he was wearing, like, jean shorts or whatever the fuck
He was in a headlock.
Yeah. You squeeze the shit out of me. Dude, guys, listen up. The Celtics, they make an appearance.
Oh, yeah.
8 consecutive NBA championships from 1959 to 1966. This is also, like, by the way, Wilt Chamberlain also played during this time, and Wilt Chamberlain was like the only 7-foot guy. So I'm like amazed.
There's nobody that could block him.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't you just dump it into that guy like for fucking 100 points?
Like, what would they just like try to stack two guys on top of each other?
No, it was the 50s in the NBA, so they just shot him. Hey,
Hey, he winked at a woman. Wait a second. What color was she?
oh,
Bang, bang.
What? Yeah, no,
I mean, they
very
could have
racist.
just subdued him with having women outside the locker room before the game.
Hey, check this out. And he's like, I already banged her.
Like, I got that streak locked down. Ain't nobody breaking that one.
Give me something other than a layup.
Yeah,
Come
no
on.
doubt,
Yeah.
no doubt. They're like, damn, that's my girlfriend. He's like, yeah. Somebody did the math on the 20,000 women, and they're like, no. You'd have to sleep with like 3 people a day. And even, I mean, come on.
Well, no, I think it was like statistically with the amount of time that he was alive. It was impossible because you'd have to. Yeah, you'd have to fuck somebody like every like 38 seconds or something like that. It's like, well, he was busy playing basketball for some of that. I mean,
The refractory period too. You know, I mean,
Yeah, come on,
it takes a
man.
minute,
Just a little bit.
especially when you get a little older.
Yeah, and it's like it's not a bad thing to admit that like, yeah, you kind of toast. Like, I mean, yeah, even Wilt Chamberlain should be able to be like, yeah, I'm good. I'm just gonna sit here and think about the time.
do you have any ice?
Well, think about 8 championships I lost. The Lakers, 3 consecutive titles in 2000, 2002, and then the Bulls, 3.
Oh, I see. I didn't know if it was 2 or 3.
96, 97, and 1998. That last one is there's a Netflix special, Last Dance. It's really fucking good about that last season and about like all the pressure that they had, and then like Dennis Rodman was hanging out with this like Smashing Pumpkins. Have you ever heard this stuff, dude? So Billy Corgan went on Joe Rogan and was like, yeah, we would go and like hang out with, because they were at that time they were the biggest band in the world.
And they're from Chicago,
And they're
right?
from
Yeah,
Chicago.
okay, that makes sense.
So they got hooked up with Dennis Rodman, and he would, first off, he would go and like play a basketball game, like an NBA game, and then after the game, he would go and run on the treadmill for an hour. And then after,
Because the basketball game wasn't enough.
nope, not tough enough for him. So then he
That's
would go with them, and they would fly to Vegas, and they would party for like 48 straight hours. They're like, he would not stop. He just kept gambling and drinking and smoking cigars and just fucking and just having a party. And
I just can't picture the two of them standing next to each other.
Billy Corgan and Dennis
Yeah,
Rodman,
no.
they were hanging out. And they would sit in at practices and Phil Jackson, the coach, would be like, get the fuck out of here. What are you doing?
Dennis invited us.
Yeah. And he's like, I don't give a fuck who invited you.
Dennis said it would be okay.
So they have these stories about like Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Phil Jackson. They would just like let Dennis Rodman go. They're like, he'll be back. And he would roll up. He'd roll up like the day of the game and go and play fucking lights
Smelling
out.
like Christian Slater.
Smelling like Christian fucking Slater. And go crush it, dude. And they would be like, hey, man, maybe not disappear. And he'd be like, no.
Yeah, I'm not going to do
That's
any
amazing.
of that.
That's crazy, man.
Speaking another weird Billy Corgan story. Did you guys know him and Bill Burr are brothers?
Okay, so yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
They got the same dad.
Their dad. Yeah, they have the same father.
That is awesome.
Isn't that wild?
It's so weird.
It's crazy. Yeah.
You know, Billy Corgan owned TNA Wrestling for a while.
Did, yeah, and he was serious about this.
Yeah,
shit.
he's a huge wrestling guy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Also, that picture of him where he looks sad at Disney, he was not sad.
Oh, he was just Billy Corgan.
Yeah,
He was just Billy Corgan. Yeah, he's just enjoying a log ride.
He's got resting Billy Corgan face.
You know, weirdly enough, like when we would open the floodgates on K-Rock about like what band do you hate, who do we play too much, and what band do you not like, Smashing Pumpkins used to take a beating, man. I love them. I love them.
I like seeing the videos where it's like what Billy Corgan sounds like when he's on a roller coaster and it goes wee.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I love them though, especially their old stuff is fucking fantastic.
Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness is fucking awesome.
Love that album.
Epic, yeah.
I love all the early stuff, the Siamese Dream or whatever. Like that shit's good. There's a song called Mayonnaise. It's really cool. Rhinoceros is good. And then I'm like, I'm your zero. I love that song. That's fucking great. Anyway, there's also another streakage. UConn women's basketball won 111 straight games from 2014 to 2017. Women's basketball has come a long way as far as parity goes. There's more good teams because back in the day it was UConn, Tennessee, and everybody else.
Yeah.
And it was just like,
Yeah.
this isn't that fun. They were like, if you go back and you look at like, you could, in Vegas, you could gamble on women's basketball. UConn, they wouldn't even put the games up. Like, and they would be playing like major colleges, and they were like, no, we're not taking action on that. Wow. This is stupid.
Wow. That's the fix right
That's
there.
the fucking fix,
Wow.
dude. Closest to breaking that, Mississippi State. They ended like 90. They won like a 90.
Now they got to start all the way back at 1, bitch.
No.
I thought you were going to say it was like 30 or something because that sounds realistic to me.
15.
But no,
15.
Even 30 seems a little
Crazy,
high.
yeah.
It's crazy.
Like,
It's a lot of games, man, to win in a row. It was nuts. Julio Cesar Chavez, 87 consecutive boxing wins. So modern fighters rarely even fight more than 50 bouts in their whole career. So he went undefeated for 13 years. Now there is, in boxing lore, people kind of gave him a hard time because he would, his record is littered. Like if you go on Wikipedia and look at Julio Cesar Chavez, his record, there's a lot of guys that don't have a Wikipedia page. You're like, where did Jorge Alonso Gonzalez end up? And people would be like, he's fighting like cab drivers and shit.
like,
I still think it's impressive,
our main event for tonight, Bill.
Bill's family's like, yay.
From the tire shop down the street. You all know Bill.
You all know him. Y'all, come on now. It's because the cab driver, they couldn't find him.
Every time he gets hit, boo. We love Bill.
Is this going to take long? Because I have a flat. Well, not a flat. It's just a really slow leak in there. Yeah, he fought a lot of nobodies. I remember like it was yesterday when Julio Cesar Chavez fought Oscar De La Hoya, and Oscar De La Hoya was like the young up and coming guy, and Julio Cesar Chavez is like, if you ask my grandpa about him, he's like, oh, you know, like, every like Mexican guy loves him. And I remember it being like tragic because Oscar like beat him up, you know.
I remember hearing about that.
Like, did he end the streak then, Oscar De La Hoya?
So the streak, I believe the streak was not ended by him. I think it was. I think it was ended before he fought him, because he had been kind of declined by the time Oscar fought him. But that's the shitty thing about, especially about combat sports, is these guys don't. They never go out on top.
No.
They always are like, oh, I got a couple fights left in me, and then you're like, oh God, no.
And the next thing you know, you're wearing assless chaps on a pay-per-view fighting a YouTuber.
Jesus Christ.
That's like, really. I caught some flack on Facebook because I was like, this is not. If you're looking for 1988 Mike Tyson, it's not gonna happen.
No.
And people were like getting mad at me, you know. And I'm like, I'm sorry that's like, he's 60.
Time
And
moves.
he smokes a lot.
Time moves
And he
on.
smokes a lot of weed.
He
now.
smokes a ton of weed, and it's like boxing. Like half of boxing is your feet, like your footwork. Can you get to someone? You know, like when somebody goes in and just starts swinging, like a good boxer is like, you know, like, okay, you know, too easy to get out of the way. But if your footwork, you can get to the person without them even really realizing it. You know, your footwork. And Mike Tyson couldn't get to Jake Paul, and people were like upset and like, oh, it's obviously fixed. And it's like, the only thing that's fixed is that Mike Tyson's 60 fucking years old.
And he's tired.
He's tired. He's old, man.
He's getting paid either way.
He is definitely getting paid. And it's okay. It's okay for people to get old, man. It fucking happens, dude. One day, mark my words, Jake Paul will be fucking 60.
You shut your fucking mouth, baby.
And not to mention, that guy's taking steroids. He looks so juiced. Like,
I just want to know what piece of shit's going to beat Jake Paul.
No shit.
And whoever it is, they need to step it up. Like, let's hurry this thing along, man. I'm getting really fucking tired.
It's going to be
both
Mark
the Pauls.
Zuckerberg, probably.
Dude, that
he's
guy's
de-aged himself to be in his 20s again.
Watching him that time he was at the UFC event and he was in someone's corner. So like when somebody in the UFC, when they walk up to the octagon with their like group, they stand there in front of this guy and he like checks their mouthpiece and their cup, you know, like, you know, not like, oh, yeah, but he's like, you got a cup in? Yeah, okay.
Hey, you forgot your cup.
Yeah.
What's going on here? What's this all
Harold
about?
does check the little
Yeah. But like your crew sits there like next to you, and then when you're done getting checked in, you kind of like high five everybody, you know. And Mark Zuckerberg didn't know how to just stand there. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know what to do with my hands.
it was literally, he was like, and it was just like, how are you not? Is it the money, or do you think he was already just kind of weird like that?
I think he was already weird, but then the money insulates you to where you can continue being weird, and no one tells you that you're weird.
That's true.
Yeah.
So,
And you don't interact with like anybody ever.
because like when you're like the youngest in a house of other siblings, your behavior gets corrected a lot along the way.
Constantly. Yeah, constantly. And it's just like, you got corrected constantly, but you're also someone who's been around another human, and you know how to even just appear normal.
Baseline.
You know, you're like, let's go, baby. You know, like you can go, let's go, baby. Yeah. He doesn't even know how to do that. He's like,
I gotta go watch this.
it's
gonna be incredible.
It's just, it makes me cringe to even think about it.
See, that's why I'm not worried about AI, though. It's because it's all being programmed by people like that who don't know what normal human behavior is.
Nah. It's just singularity's coming, and that's okay, too. Just like Mike Tyson gets old, one day the computer will be smarter than me. I'm okay with that. I'm like Will Smith's mom in iRobot. The robot's going to be in my kitchen and stand in front of the door and go, I don't think you should go out, David. And I'm going to go, okay, damn it, robot. Now go to turn on my TV. And it'll go, okay. You know what I mean? Like, its feelings.
I want to watch the apocalypse.
Yeah. Now turn on Kyle Ripken's streak against Kevin Costner. You know, like, it won't.
He's 1-0.
Yes.
I got a streak I'd like to bring up too. So
go.
What about the Chiefs and the Broncos?
Holy smolies!
I mean, I know it's not currently an active streak, but
It was for a while, though.
it was for a minute.
The Chiefs, they like how? What is the streak?
Wasn't it like it was 16 or 17? It was kind of like the KUK State one.
Oh, that's right. Okay, and they beat it was like a couple seasons ago, right?
Yeah, they finally got us. Yeah.
Yes. So I don't think there's anything grander or anything sweeter than having beat those bastards for 16 straight times. Like, they're like Yankee fans at this point.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of Broncos.
And I think the last time before they had beat us to end the streak was the time that we were about to fucking beat them, but then I think Jamal Charles fumbled.
Yeah.
And they ran it back for a tutty, and then it cuts to Peyton Manning, who didn't even do anything, and he's like,
oh, God. Oh, yeah. When they grabbed him up, I was like, this is too much for me. You kind of went, before Dusty went viral, we had a viral person in our midst. Your Death Star Jamal Charles Death Star meme blew up, really, like literally and figuratively.
No pun intended.
Yeah, no pun intended.
A Denver newspaper published it. I think was what gave it so much traction.
God, that's crazy.
Because they were like, "Hey, look at this butthurt Chiefs fan."
You're like, yeah, I am. Also, you know what? Speaking of, another streak. Nebraska's basketball team has never made an NCAA tournament, or they've never won an NCAA tournament game, I believe. And they have a old basketball. I mean, their basketball program probably goes back as far as K-State's.
Wow,
never won one.
Not even a one game.
Not even a one. And they always they always either get really close to making it or they get in. And they're like, this is the year, and they lose every time. And it's just justice. It's totally justice for all the times, because they've got a streak against K-State in football.
Oh, yeah.
We're having a lot of fun with streaks, but K-State football has some very nasty
dark streaks.
Dark and thick streaks. You know what I'm saying? The ones where you throw the underwear away.
Yeah.
Hey, but at least with basketball, like, we can't get excited because we made it to the spectacular 64 or whatever. It's like, they don't have a name for that one, right?
I was just gonna say, don't name it, you fucking pricks. You can't name it, dude.
Dan, we're on a bit of a streak ourselves right now in the Gettin Sidetracked podcast world. We are 1-0 on weeks in a row.
That is right. And you know what? We're like 100 and whatever episodes we have on some half-assed reminder to like and subscribe to our channels wherever it is you're listening or watching. And I mean, I'm going to cry. I just want you all out there who are listening and watching, just leave us a review.
Yeah, dude, the comments and stuff help out a lot too. So even if it's just like you commenting like fuck.
And I don't care if I don't care if I sound like Jeb Bush saying please clap. Like please review.